I realize that when people hear that I wrote a book about politics according to the Bible, I mean, the first reaction is, well, aren't those the two topics you're not supposed to talk about, politics and religion? And here I've talked about them both in the same book. The next reaction is that people are concerned. Doesn't this mean that you're saying Christians should try to impose their religious beliefs on other people? Well, my response to that is that it is certainly not trying to impose religious beliefs on anyone, but it is trying to persuade people, which is the opposite of imposing. It is trying to persuade people with reasons and evidence that God's principles, God's timeless wisdom contained in the Bible is very relevant for many, many political issues today, having to do with the protection of life, the protection of marriage, the role of the courts, the role of civil government, the role of economic policies, and the question of private ownership of property, the question of war and when a war is right or wrong, and many other issues. These are issues that the Bible addresses, and I don't expect that people are going to agree with every single position that I take in the book, but I hope that they will be persuaded that the Bible contains much wise guidance on issues that are relevant to politics and government today. And I am hoping that they will find the reasons and evidence and the testimony from the Bible in the book to be useful as they try to make up their own minds on these political issues, and then as they seek not ever to impose their views on other people, but simply to persuade. One other response to the objection that this is trying to impose Christian beliefs on other people is this. I argue very strongly and clearly at the beginning of chapter 1 in the book that Christians must insist on complete freedom of religion in whatever nation they have opportunity to influence the laws. That is essential because, according to the Bible, as I understand it, genuine religious faith can never be forced or compelled by the government. And that's why Christians must insist that we want to protect freedom of religion and never seek to impose our beliefs on others. But we seek to persuade. And we as Christians are convinced that the Bible contains God's timeless wisdom that is good for everyone in a nation in terms of the ways a nation should be governed.